Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Quick look, then he gets big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Havertz.
That's good play from him.
Havertz! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Timber, gently done. He could be in here. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. He's had a hit! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Saka. He's picked his way through. Gets a good foot in there. That has been cut short. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
He's got tall! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Arsenal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Partey. Saka. Gerrard gets across to intercept that. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Gerrard. That's a good run down the left. Climbs up big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Saliba. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Saka.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Martinelli. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Saliba. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Maradona, Batistuta, and Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Maradona goes short. Decent hit! And he's found the net! There is the breakthrough!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 39 minutes is
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckham, and he's managed to get this one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Lewis Skelly. Now it's Martinelli. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Havertz. Real chance! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Beckham. Gabriel is there to clear. Oh, that was vital. And we hit half-time. Indonesia head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Foot in. Gerrard. Conte. Beckham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is a great pick out. Now it's Martinelli. Heads it! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team's a chance.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Martinelli. Beckham. tries a shot! It's a goal! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Indonesia making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. And it's Maradona. He is through here. Haaland looking to get on the end of this. Rice clears it away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham! And that is doing no harm at all.
Beckham knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
And the shot! Partey. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to the...
Haaland! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Indonesia have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. More and more pressure on the ball here. Martinelli. He's found a way through. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, easy pickings there. Odegaard. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's picked out the run.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's going for goal! And it's come back out to him. There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Diego Maradona!
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Darwin. Maradona. He's got away. Maradona has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. He has found the way through. It's a mighty effort! Yes, it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Indonesia go into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rice, and the pass is intercepted. Into the last 5 minutes. Maradona. He's played him through. Nunez. Picked out Brink. Has a goal! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
6 added minutes has
Strong
been indicated.
challenge. That could leave a mark. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Indonesia get their 4th corner. Timber with the clearance. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. And no, he's seen through all of that. Haaland. Driving on and making good progress. Martinelli. So what can they make of this? Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, and he's through the middle. And time is up. Indonesia have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Indonesia really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Beckham, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Beckham, and Beckham! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Looking for a corner. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham with a definite foul there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not Snyder! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Owen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's headed upfield. Beckham. Owen in acres of space out wide. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Carries far too far and out of play. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Bayern Munich! There is the breakthrough! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Oh, what has happened here? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. But He's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Beckham.
Oh, really well played.
And a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A chance! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bayern claims it. Schneider. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Owen. He's picked his way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kluivert does well to get it back. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Cleared away. Owen. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kluivert! And he's there to belt it away. And it's Beckham. Maradona. Conte. Mbappe gets into some space. He is through here. Oh, smashing header! And he's found the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
There will be 3 minutes
Tunisia
at a
grab
time.
the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Torres. He's had a hit! He's scored! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 18, Patrick
Tunisia take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment
And
to
we
get my
come to
breath
you
back.
now with a
What
quick
a super
request
half
for
of football.
support
Instant
for our
pack,
World
goals,
Charity Fund.
comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Indonesia come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break. 2 goals to... That could spell trouble. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he's straight offside. Beckham. Maradona. And he's intervened well there. The ball's gone astray. Maradona. is on his own, and the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Goal!
And he stuck it
After
away
54
as if
minutes.
laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. He's through here. Oh, Red, nice interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good,
attendance for
but
this
the
match
pass
was
lacked
60,810.
authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Conte. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he put it away? And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That looks a cracking ball. Cantona! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So their 4th corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Nunez, pinches it off him. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Cantona. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh.
Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
But it's Owen. That's beautifully weighted. And here comes the corner.
Substitution on the field.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Owen. Number 8. Schneider. Coming on the field.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Batistuta. Number 10.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Might be danger here. And Beckham! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bayern Munich go in search of a late winner. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, and the danger is averted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Cantona. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 5
That's been
minutes
cut out, well
time.
played.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him.
Well, they
is
shouldn't be dawdling at this
number
stage.
9,
They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Substitution
Cantona.
taking place.
Oh, well played, well played. Adams gets good distance on it. Now it's Perez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he cuts out the supply. 5 minutes to add. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's in plenty of space here. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So
I'm
90
afraid to
minutes
tell
couldn't
you
produce a
that we're
winner,
expecting
and
traffic
we
to be
have
heavy
extra
after the
time.
final whistle today. Number 23,
Into extra time we go.
Beckham. Coming on the field. Number 11.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was
Number
lacking.
14,
Floated up and over. Climbs up big! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He gets big! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. Haaland. And the counter is on. Batistuta. Haaland. That's an excellent interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great ball if he can get there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Corner then.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy
25.
number of very tall targets to pick out
Coming
from
on
this
the
corner.
field is number 3.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Costa Corta. Davis, spot. Half-time, extra time.
With the honor of a blue
Yeah,
card
90 minutes
outside
long
the
gone,
stadium
15
gate.
of an extra
Time limited
30 have
as it is
also
about to be
gone,
torn
and the
away.
search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Terrific header! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter.
Up now, and they are cruising.
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is a little undercooked. And it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Haaland. And it's Perez. That's a nicely measured pass. He has a go! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
So what can they make of this? It's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
And now,
A very good
please
evening
turn
to one and
towards the
all.
screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.